You have 24 hours to demolish that eyesore or we're calling the sheriff. That's what Victoria Ashworth, HOA president, screamed at me before I revealed the secret that destroyed her entire world. I'm Marcus Brennan, 45-year-old, divorced electrician who inherited 5 acres of Colorado mountain paradise from my eccentric Uncle Silas. After months of divorce hell, this land felt like salvation, a place to build something real and reconnect with my teenage daughter Emma. 3 days into building my modest log cabin, Victoria emerged from her BMW like a corporate angel of death. Designer suit, leather portfolio, choking perfume clashing with mountain air. "This construction violates community covenants," she announced. "Your uncle signed these when we formed 6 months ago." 6 months ago? Uncle Silas died 8 months ago. She handed me a cease and desist order demanding immediate halt plus $2,500 in fines. Remove everything within 48 hours. Daily fines began at $500, doubling weekly. Then came the real threat. "This isn't the neighborhood where people in your situation thrive. I'd hate for your daughter to be embarrassed by any unpleasantness." She'd researched me, knew about my divorce, my struggles, my kid. Victoria escalated fast. Her son attempted arson on my property, caught on camera. She posted fake warnings on Facebook calling me a sex offender, devastating Emma. She filed false reports claiming I was a terrorist with explosives. She forged a psychological evaluation using a dead psychiatrist's signature. But I dug into county records with my attorney, Sarah. The Pine Valley HOA was formed 2 months after Uncle Silas died, impossible for him to sign. Every member was Victoria's relative or worked for her husband's company. They'd collected $847,000 in fees from 12 houses with no legitimate expenses. Then I discovered Victoria's real game. Mountain Vista Resorts wanted my land for a $50 million resort. She'd been paid $400,000 in consulting fees to deliver my property. Every day I held out cost her thousands. As Victoria's desperation peaked with false terror reports and midnight arson attempts, I found something in Uncle Silas's workshop, a steel lockbox containing documents that changed everything. Inside, incorporation papers for Brennan Holdings LLC, formed in 1998. Uncle Silas had secretly bought all the defaulted mortgage debt during the 2010 housing crash. Every house in Victoria's HOA kingdom sat on land Uncle Silas owned. The homeowners were technically tenants, paying rent through a management company for 27 years without knowing. I owned the entire neighborhood, Victoria's own house. She was 3 months behind on rent. At the community meeting Victoria called to condemn me as a dangerous terrorist, I revealed the truth. Standing before 89 shocked neighbors and news cameras, I opened my folder. "I'm the sole owner of Brennan Holdings LLC. I'm the legal landlord of every house in this subdivision." The room exploded. Victoria lunged for my documents, screaming about property rights until Sheriff Davidson restrained her. "You're 3 months behind on rent, Victoria," I announced, "which means I can evict you with 30 days' notice." But I wasn't there for revenge. Those who participated in harassment have 30 days to find new housing. Everyone else, your rent just got cut in half, and we're building a real community together. Federal agents entered to arrest Victoria for wire fraud. Her final scream echoed, "I am this community." "Communities aren't built on theft and lies," I replied. "They're built on truth." 3 months later, Victoria was serving 18 months in federal prison plus $150,000 restitution. 6 harassment enablers had quietly moved away. The remaining 41 neighbors embraced our transformation with enthusiasm. With rent reduced to half their previous payments, families suddenly had money for home improvements and education. The kids who once feared me now knocked on my door for help with science projects. We established the Silas Brennan Community Justice Fund, with money recovered from Victoria's fraud, providing free legal aid for families fighting corrupt HOAs across 3 states. Emma got into Colorado State with a full scholarship. Her admissions essay was about how her father taught her that real strength isn't revenge. It's building something better from corruption's ashes. I offered longtime residents the chance to purchase their land at cost, with zero-interest financing. Most chose to stay and become genuine homeowners. The development rights Victoria promised to Mountain Vista? I donated them to the Colorado Conservation Trust, ensuring the wilderness stays wild for future generations. As twilight settled over the mountains, I reflected on Uncle Silas's wisdom. He'd kept the land ownership secret for decades, waiting for the right person to use that power constructively. Emma was reading college brochures when Sarah handed me an envelope from Portland. Another family facing similar corruption wanted help. "Ready for your old man to take on City Hall next?" I asked. Her grin was pure mischief mixed with fierce pride. "Let's do it, Dad. Sometimes the sweetest victory is building something so beautiful it erases the memory of ugliness. Uncle Silas taught me that real power builds communities instead of tearing them down. And that's exactly what we did."